Hello and welcome to another Chelsea chat, and today it was Chelsea 1, Nottingham Forest 1 in the EPL, and a bit of a frustrating afternoon really, especially as they had a bloke sent off, that Ward-Prowse, for handball, a second yellow card, with about 20 minutes of normal time to go, and then we had nearly a quarter of an hour injury time to play because of an injury to one of their players, and a few stoppages here and there. So we started off with Sanchez in goal. We had Gusto at right back. We had Cucurella at left back. In the middle we had Fofana and Colwell out to the left. Just in front of them we had Caicedo and Enzo. In front of them we had Sancho on the left. We had Madueke on the right. Cole Palmer playing just behind Nicholas Jackson. Cole Palmer unlucky not to score. Quiet afternoon by his own standards, but Madueke did some good work. It came across. Palmer side foots it. It goes through a player's legs, underneath the goalkeeper, I think it was. Hits the post or the goalkeeper's arms, one or two, and it stops right on the line, almost over. So he was unlucky there. The goal we got was Madueke. Yeah, one of his where he cuts inside and beat the goalkeeper to the goalkeeper's right, which was good because we gone a goal behind. Set piece again, ball comes over, someone heads it down, and Chris Wood gets on the end of it, just a toe poke past Sanchez, who didn't stand a chance. So after that, we had few chances that we should have put away. Cole Palmer could have been more accurate. Sancho could have been more accurate. Nicholas Jackson seemed to run all afternoon and not achieve much. I think it might be time to give Nkunku a bit of a chance. And Nkunku, when he came on, the goalkeeper, what a save. Sort of like more or less a point-blank header that their goalkeeper, to be fair, made 3 or 4 really top-drawer saves. And to be fair to Sanchez, particularly near the end, he made 2 absolutely stunning saves. I was the first one on his back last week. Well, I'll tell you, today he saved us a couple of points, even though we should have been out of sight by that stage. We threw everything at Neto came on for Madueke. Mudryk came on for Sancho. But, I don't know, we just lacked that little bit of spark today, I felt. I don't know if anyone else felt the same. I thought we just lacked a little bit of the spark that we've had. We worked hard enough. They got men behind the ball really quickly. They were well organised, and particularly when they went down to 10 men, they were all back behind the ball. Played on the break though. They played on the break. I tell you what, they're not a bad side. They'll take points off other people. I've seen on social media this evening some people in despair. These are the same people who thought we were going to win the league last week. A little setback and everyone's on everyone's back in some cases. Luckily, a lot of the Facebook groups, common sense remains, and people can have a discussion and talk about the game without too much abuse or without these stupid people thinking extremes. You're either going to get relegated or you're going to win the Premier League. And, the players, Madueke getting some real stick. He's a young lad learning his game. He doesn't always make the right decision. And I think he'd be the first to admit that. But the boy has got talent. And I think he's worth persevering with. And when he has a little dip in form, you've got Neto there, haven't you? For either side, really. So that was it. It was a tough, frustrating watch. Just knocking on the door and couldn't quite get there. And some great saves by both the keepers, but their keeper kept him in it. Game of 2 halves. First half was dull. Second half, as I say, well watchable. Okay, so let's get straight down to the scoring. I'm not going to harp on about it. Sanchez gets a 7. Those 2 saves he made today one of them was world class. The other one wasn't far off. Distribution decent. Right near the end, he had me heart in my mouth, but no, decent day at the office for Sanchez. 7 out of 10. Gusto gets a 7 out of 10. Played that inverted role. got forward, couple of shots. Yeah, he was decent. He was decent defending as well. They're no mugs on the wings, are they? They got Callum Hudson-Odoi on one side, who switched. So Gusto had pretty much a half of him. Just inside him, Farnham wasn't too bad today. He was looking a lot more like it. 6.5. Colwell, I give him a 7.5. One great block. Yeah, brought the ball out a fair bit. Pretty good game, I thought. Cucurella, 7.5. Did the usual Cucurella things. Pressurised them. Got into some good positions. Put a couple of good crosses over. Probably should have had a goal, actually. Decent shot. In front of them, Caicedo gets a 7.5. Steady game. Got another bloody booking. But this time it wasn't for dissent, although he still give it all out when the referee booked him, and it was a clear booking, to be fair. When you play in the middle like that and you go for those balls, you're gonna get a few bookings. But he got booked again. Enzo Fernandez. Now the lad was putting a shift in the first half, but the amount of times he gives the ball away and the amount of times he just gives up running when he lost the ball. I got a lot of stick last week, but I find him frustrating. He gets a 5.5 from me. I just don't get it. I know I'm going to get slated again, but I can only say what I see. You might disagree, and you might be right, I might be wrong, but that's what I see. I'm not impressed. I mean, I would rather have Conor Gallagher there every day of the week. I'd rather have Lavia there. I'd rather have Cassidy there, like I said after the last game. But obviously, at that amount of money, he's going to get picked, isn't he? But I've seen him play for Argentina. He's a cracking player. I just don't think he's suited to the Premier League, if I'm honest. Right, in front of them, Sancho is going to get an 8. I thought he was really good today. And do you know what? He just edges my man of the match. He gets an 8. Always a danger. Some of the lovely little balls that he plays and gets back when he loses it, which I like to see. Cole Palmer gets a 7. Not top of his game today. There was something lacking, but still a lovely footballer to watch. Still some. He put one ball that split the defence. I just like watching Fabregas again. It was lovely. He's just a good all-round footballer, that boy. Madueke gets an 8 as well. Got his goal. I thought he played well. I thought he was always a danger. Wingers, they do fluctuate in and out of the game, but he was always positive. Doesn't always make the right decision, but that's all part of the learning cycle that he's going through. Nicholas Jackson up front gets a 6.5, loads of effort. It was a shame when Ward-Prowse got sent off and handballed it, because I think he'd have been through, and the boy has got pace, so that was a shame. Couple of half chances, but no, it wasn't to be his afternoon. The manager, I'm not scoring the subs, although a couple of them did make a real impact. I thought Mudryk was good when he came on, actually. Very direct and a bit more like it. Perhaps the coaching that he's getting from Maresca, perhaps it's starting to sink in, I don't know. And Maresca himself, he gets a 7.5. Couldn't do a lot more than he did, really. Put an unchanged team out, made the substitutions when he felt it was necessary. The subs made an impact. But he can't stick it in the back of the net for him, can he? But yeah, he did okay. The crowd sounded pretty decent again. I could hear him on the TV. I'll be going again soon, so can't wait for that. I can see the atmosphere for myself, can't I? Okay, let me know what you think anyway. That were my views on the game. Very frustrating afternoon. But Forest do frustrate you, and they'll frustrate a lot more people. They frustrated Liverpool. They frustrated us, and they're frustrating most of the teams, particularly the bigger teams, who've got to break that low block down when they play them. Okay, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, throw the video a like. Speak to you soon after the international break. Up to Chelsea.